QP, money, Glock in my jeans, stretching on my pants on go mode when the traffic light turn red. Yeah, he say no scam, let's go red no lamb. She speak on my name, I'ma go fuck her friends, then pull out the limb. Bitch, go steal your bands. Why young nigga keep setting all these trends? Yeah, that's who I am. Glock in my jeans, stretching on my pants on go mode when the traffic light turn red. Yeah, he say no scam, let's go red no lamb. She speak on my name, I'ma go fuck her friends, then pull out the limb. Bitch, go steal your bands. Why young nigga keep setting all these trends? Yeah, you know who I am. QP money, don't take shit funny. Used to call me Chuck till I got the name money. Young Shut Nash used to be a crash dummy. Ask all the guys that can go and vouch for me. Know how I'm moving through the city lights night. See how bitches on sight at night. Red flash wrapped around the bike. Take it to Cali, you see what I'm like. He claiming this beat, he gon' see what we like. I said it before, I'll say it again. Keep from the block till that bitch turn red. The moon turn red, me and all the bitches dead. But I got the chops on the block, not playing. Bro, clear air, man, I thought it was a fan. She gon' walk up, I don't care if you a fan. I bet 100 bands, we spin it again, bitch. Glock in my jeans, stretching on my pants on go mode when the traffic light turn red. Yeah, he say no scam, let's go red no lamb. She speak on my name, I'ma go fuck her friends, then pull out the limb. Bitch, go steal your bands. Why young nigga keep setting all these trends? Yeah, that's who I am. Glock in my jeans, stretching on my pants on go mode when the traffic light turn red. Yeah, he say no scam, let's go red no lamb. She speak on my name, I'ma go fuck her friends, then pull out the limb. Bitch, go steal your bands. Why young nigga keep setting all these trends? Yeah, you know who I am.
All right, what is up, y'all? It's your boy DJ 23, and here we go to the road to Wrestlemania. My predictions of night one and night two. Let's get it going. All right. If y'all new to the channel, subscribe. Actually, nah, we don't need to put that in there. That could be deleted. Let me see. Okay, the guests. Yeah, there we go. All right, put the link in the chat. Let me send this. Yeah. All right. If y'all can hear me good, just put in the chat. Cause I gotta make sure everybody can hear me. All right. Okay. All right, give me a sec. All right, y'all. Let's get into the Wrestlemania night one. All right. We're looking at, I don't know who's going to open the show. It may be, let's start off with the Jey Uso and Gunther. All right. We have the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Gunther going against the Royal Rumble winner. The Royal Rumble winner, Jey Uso. Yee. All right. How I look at this? What can I give this on my predictions on this about this match? I think this match might open up with it. I don't know, but it's not a bad idea to open it. So let's get right into this. Let's just say it like this: people that like the whole thing of Jey Uso getting the win at the Royal Rumble. I don't understand why, and people was hating about, oh, this man getting all this, and I'm just like, y'all was just fucking with this shit. Now y'all don't want to fuck with it. Like, what the hell? What do y'all want? The fans, man. It is what it is. That's how the fans are. They switch how they switch, hey, like I said, I'm glad Jey Uso got the win at the Royal Rumble. I'm glad he got it. But let's get right into this right here. So pretty much Gunther is being like, yeah, if you choose me, you're gonna make a big mistake and everything. He's gonna completely hurt your ass. He's gonna pretty much hurt you. And pretty much he gonna make every single week your worst. Well, he did that, but Jimmy had to step in and be the big bro to be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And he said, I got you. Yeah, I got you. Now, pretty much, Jimmy Uso got his ass whooped. Pretty much, Jey Uso was being zip tied to the ring ropes, and Jimmy was just got beat bad, blood all over him and all that mess. And yeah, Gunther coming out being a savage, wiping his blood all on him and shit. And now Jey Uso coming out with this, coming out with all black, and he say, yeah, for all that, for pretty much how this looks. I do not understand why the fans gonna have to chill on something because they almost killed the promo. They almost killed Jey Uso's promo. I get it, they have a voice to speak what you guys speak your mind, but man, y'all gotta chill with the whole thing. Y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill. Y'all almost ruined it, and I'm just like, but yeah. But like I said, the main thing is Jey Uso, he deserves it. So pretty much what I give this is who's coming out as a winner for the World Heavyweight Champion. All right, we're gonna have to pretty much say this. Yeet, Jey Uso's coming out with the World Heavyweight Champion. So that reign of Gunther is gonna be over. So Jey Uso is gonna come out with the win. So this should be a good match. Hopefully we do not make it as a bad match, and I'll be the only thing that would make it worse if Jey Uso lose. This would be the worst. So hopefully they give him his championship. Hopefully that Jey Uso gets the win. All right, moving on to the next one. Jade Cargill and Naomi up top on the right. All right. Okay, we look at this Jade Cargill and Naomi feud. This was not a bad feud. The whole thing about having the incident, like who attacked Jade, and I'm just like, I didn't know who did, but out of two people that I was pretty much skeptical of who was the out of Bianca and Naomi, it kind of looked obvious that it was gonna be. It just looked some stuff is just being like, yeah, we didn't get into right into it and all that. So pretty much, what I can say is, hold on, y'all, give me a sec, cause now I'm about to be looped. Yeah, just give me a sec. I ain't sorry about that. All right, Jay Cargill and Naomi. Let's talk about it. Pretty much the whole thing about who attacked Jade and all that. Pretty much, I didn't see as much as being what it needs to be. So, what I give this is a. They didn't know who the attacker was, but we kept thinking like us people. We kept thinking that it was Naomi or Bianca Belair, but they let it go for probably like probably months or weeks, and then Naomi was pretty much was her tag team partner now. The whole thing between being as so Bianca then had to forfeit her title to who had to forfeit the tag team women's titles. So pretty much Naomi was her partner now, so Bianca had to keep the titles now. So pretty much they did the whole thing, and then they lost it against okay, yeah, they lost it against Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. of the on the Netflix of Raw. That was a good match. I would give them. I'll give that a good match. But yeah, but they lost them. So now Naomi and Bianca was not having no titles, and now they brought the whole thing back up about who attacked Jade and all that, and then now we're looking at footage that it was completely camera that they said it was Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan that was the attackers. I'm like, okay, hold up now. They should not be the attackers because it didn't look obvious. That didn't give me for me. That didn't give me enough thing to say that yeah, that's them. No, that's not them. And I'm like, there ain't no way that it was Liv Morgan or Raquel that attacked Jade. And I'm like, yeah. After I look at the whole thing, I'm like, Jade Cargill's gonna go after Naomi or Bianca. It was out of those two. So now the way things how elimination went, pretty much, Jay Cargill got her back, got Naomi at the elimination chamber. Was just straight up beating her ass, like bruh, just beating her. And yeah, slam the gate to her. Yeah, but man, who do I look at this whole thing about saying who's gonna win out of this? Jay Cargill versus Naomi. I got Jay to pretty much win this. I think Jay will pretty much win this. I could probably just say that. I could probably just say it like, yeah, let's just give it to her. I could just say I got nothing against Naomi, but at this point, I would probably just go with Jay Cargill to get this win. So yeah, I got Jay Cargill to come out with a win. Um, that's just pretty much my opinion. I'm pretty sure it might be anything can happen. It could probably be interference. It could probably not. But I don't see it as being like this match getting interfered or Naomi might do something stupid, might cheat to win, but I don't know. But I see Jay Cargill coming out with the win. So moving on to the next one. Oh, somebody come. Cubus is in the building.
Ah,
Yo, Cubus.
yeah.
Yeah.
I had shared the channel or the
Oh,
live
you
stream.
thought? Appreciate it. All right, appreciate it. Yeah. But all right. We're just getting in here. All right. I already did the whole Jay Uso and Gunther, and then Jay Cargill and Naomi. Now I'm off to Jacob Fatu at LA Knight. So yeah,
Wait, who you picked for the first two?
I picked Jay Uso, and then I pick Jay Cargill.
Oh, you got Jay. I
Yeah,
picked Jay, and I got Naomi winning.
yeah, that's not bad. I mean, anything can happen in that match. Anything can happen in this match.
Yeah.
Because I watched your thing just not too long ago, like an hour ago, and I was like, okay, I can kind of see it, but then I kind of want to see Jay Cargill get the win for some reason.
You saw
But
the
yeah,
was it predictions video.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I I think I'm gonna do a short or a TikTok. I'm gonna do something regarding that of why I think um Naomi's gonna win because I think she's killing it, and now I got YouTube TV, so now I think I'm gonna go back and hell, I could just go on to WWE YouTube and look at her heel run. But I love she's killing as a heel, like that laugh she's
Mhm.
doing. They did that promo package, like she can
Uh,
talk. She's talking great as a heel, like that laugh, like I said, like her demeanor, the gear, proceed with caution, like everything is fire. She embraced that dark, that darkness. Like she said, okay, she explained why she took out Jade, and now she's coming off. I said in the video, she's coming off as like one of them damn like needy, like one of them best friends that's real jealous, like what you see from them Tubi movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got that. I'm gonna do a TikTok on that. But yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'll piggyback after you.
All right, we got LA Knight, the U.S. champion, versus Jacob Fatu.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ah.
Huh, huh.
Oh my gosh. Let's give it up for Jacob Fatu. That is killing it right now. But damn it. Sadly, we're not gonna have that shit right now. Because he's been on a good run as doing his own thing on in the bloodline. Besides with Solo, but Solo pretty much, yeah, Solo has been gone for a minute, but then came back and all that, and then lost the whole fall to Roman Reigns, and now I'm pretty sure we're going to pretty much get what we're going to get at WrestleMania. There's going to probably be interference, and LA Knight is going to come out with a win. I really do not like how they did it because low key, on a low key one that I really, really wanted to see in this match, I want Jimmy to be in this to be in this picture because the whole thing about that whole promo between like Jimmy, Big Jim, I want that U.S. title, but sadly, he's not in the WrestleMania picture. But he will be in the WrestleMania picture with his brother Jay Uso. So pretty much we're getting what we're going to get, and I'm pretty sure that I don't think this match that had not happened to me. I like Jacob Fatu, but sadly we're not going to get the whole. He gonna walk out as the victory of this title. So I got LA Knight to win this. Sadly, I have to pick LA Knight to win.
Well, do you think I got him winning too due to, like you said, an interference from Solo? So that's why I don't think they're saying, Randy Orton's mystery and opponent and whatnot. And I just looked at it before I got on here. They said his match is going to be a open challenge, like how Seth Rollins was 3 years ago. But Solo Sikoa,
Okay.
I don't know if he's going to wrestle. Like you said, I think he's going to just be out there probably mid match, and then Jacob's probably going to see something, and then something's going to happen. You know how when they're kind of feuding, or when somebody doesn't like another person, then accidents,
Yeah.
I'm putting that in quotations, start to happen. So I wouldn't be surprised, man, if the fans start to turn on LA Knight, because these damn delusional ass international wrestling fans or community, because I don't like them personally. I do not associate me with the IWC. That is a slogan, goddammit. That I am not
Mm-hmm.
no damn IWC. I don't be complaining. I accept the damn results, because I'm not one of these types that'll just get pissed off if a result happens. And then LA Knight,
Right.
I guarantee you, if he wins or when he wins, the crowd is going to boo his ass. Not a lot. He's
Right.
going to get some, because, again, Jacob Fatu is so over with the crowd. As soon as they see him lose and LA Knight win, how much you want to be? I've already seen it late last year when they was saying, oh, he's just a carbon copy of Stone Cold, or a mixture of Stone Cold and Rock. He needs his own gimmick. Same with Kevin Nash. So, like, the fix is already in. They're going to turn on this dude. But it is what it is. LA Knight for the win.
Yeah, I could see it, but yeah, I'm looking forward to Jacob Fatu's entrance. I'm sure it's gonna be a banger because the entrance is a killer. It's fire. It fits so perfect with him. The music fits him. It fits him way perfect. So, yeah, but sadly, we're gonna have to have LA Knight to come out with the win. All right, to the next one. The WWE Tag Team Champions, sadly, um, we're not having street profits in this picture. So we have the New Day versus the Viking Raiders, or I don't know I don't know what the hell to call them now because
The
the name been
Warriors,
changed to me. The World Raiders. Okay,
or as
the
Vince called them,
Warriors.
they debuted on Monday Night Raw, the Viking Experience. Remember that?
Oh gosh.
And then the fans just cracked on it. Then the next week they changed it.
Yeah, that didn't fit. That did not fit. I don't know why it changed the name. I mean, okay, the Viking War Raiders. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to go with. Okay, so pretty much how this whole thing will pretty much go as I didn't think this match needed to happen too. So New Day is still in the whole picture of the Big E, the whole thing about the fans and all that shit. What happened previously of last year? What happened between pretty much I can understand what it might be. It might be a pop twist. Like I caught you when you said if Big E could act like mad, then New Day could just be healed together and they come out with this win. But if Big E does not do that, the Viking War Raiders they might come out as retained. But how I see it is, I can pretty much picture. I low key want New Day to win this. So
Mm-hmm.
I picked the New Day to win it because they used to be the 15 time tag team champions. I don't know how many times, but they're on a good roll to get one. But it could be a pop twist. Anything could happen.
Yeah,
But I got New Day to win this.
yeah. Yeah, I said that. I mean, if it could go two ways, and what you were just saying, I mean, yeah, Big E, I think we'll probably because he's going to be on a pre-show, but what could swerve the fans is Big E could, they don't fool the fans, right? The New Day did with Big E, well, sometime last year, and now he comes back, acts like he's gonna, go against, or if he gets a chance to wrestle or have some kind of action, in the ring, the fans think, okay, he's gonna take out New Day, but then there'll be a swerve, and then he takes out the War Raiders. So that would be a great damn turn. Then you got another damn heel New Day faction, and maybe Big E coming back. If not, he'll just be a manager. Or you could do the obvious, I guess, and have Big E just interfere and distract the New Day and have the War Raiders win. So I think Big E is going to be involved in this match somehow. He has to be. So because he's still with the company, it's not like Big E is
Right.
like been away for a long time. He does the pre-shows, so he's still affiliated. He's like the ambassador now. I mean, he can see he's walking. We haven't seen him in the ring, like wrestling, but I don't know. Eventually, we're gonna have to get it. Eventually, it's gonna have to happen. So yeah, but
Right.
if you telling me what I think gonna happen, it's gonna be that first one. I think New Day. I think we might get that heel turn. Something gonna happen. New Day wins.
Right. Okay. Let's. I don't know how to say the man's name. Like Rey Mysterio first is he go Cuba. How you say that nigga name?
Wait, who?
Rey Mysterio first is
Oh, Grande Americano.
okay. Andrade Alcado. Yeah, I guess
El
that's
El
how
Grande
I say it.
Avocado. El Grande Americano. I think that stands for the
Andrade Mercado. Okay.
I
Yeah.
think it stands for the Great American or something.
Okay. So the Gray American Luchador. um, how can I put this match in something? I think this match is gonna be a good one. Pretty much the whole Chad Gable thing to try to find who could beat to be the best luchador or be that could beat them or beat whoever. But um, it's sad to see that Chad Gable is not gonna be at WrestleMania again. So but of course I already know who the person is. It's Chad Gable all the way, and I'm just like. You're not fooling nobody. We already seen the whole face look and all that mess, and I'm just like, yeah, I know you're trying. I know you're trying to pull it off, but it's not gonna work. I pretty much would say that Rey Mysterio might come out with this win because I can see it being. I can see that it might be exposed. He might get exposed, and then like, hey, it's him. It was him. It was Chad Gable all along. And but of course, it's gonna be interference and all that. But I got Rey Mysterio to win. For some reason, I got Rey Mysterio to come out with the win.
Yeah. For some reason, I think El Grande's Americano is going to be revealed on this show, and that's gonna cause, like you said, Ray to win. So I think we're going to see a short-lived Grande Americano gimmick, and Chad Gable is mad or is unmasked, or what could happen? We could have Grande Americano win because remember on Raw maybe a month ago, remember when Chad Gable did an interview with Kathy Kelly and she was saying, okay, no, you're a Grande Americano. And he was saying, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. And then we saw a guy perpetrating a fraud, being taken away by
Right.
security. It was a fake. I wouldn't be surprised. Hold on, I might have to take that damn pick away. I'm going with Grande Americano. I think he gonna slick that motherfucker. He gonna end up winning. I think somebody gonna impersonate Chad Gable. He might pull a damn Bella Twins or Kurt Angle. Remember early 2000s? He had his brother. They done switched. I think something like that.
I was you just brought me right back to it. I was like, yeah, I was just thinking that now. Ah,
I'm going Grande
I
Americano.
don't, I don't know. I don't know. It looks like it might happen, but I don't know. Would they actually do it? You know what? I don't know. I don't want to change my pick. For some reason, I want to.
It'd be a bandwagon, man. Go ahead, man. Wait, ain't nothing wrong with it.
I'm sorry, Ray, but yeah, he gonna have to. Yeah, yeah, I might. Yeah, my pick is not gonna be Ray no more. So yeah, damn. All right. So moving on to the women's. Okay, the women's. Okay,
Before you
we're
finish,
going into the.
before you finish, sorry, you doing this is night one, then you doing night two. Are you doing it in match order, or are you just like guessing which match it is? Just asking.
Yeah, pretty much. But I already know the main event. I already know the whole thing. I don't know for sure who's gonna open the show.
Okay.
But yeah, I already know the main event. Like it was obvious. So yeah, we just doing it in order. I'm just calling it. I just go call how it is. So yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right.
So yeah. So we got for the WWE Women's Champion, we have Tiffany Stratton, the champ, versus the Royal Rumble Women's winner of the Royal Rumble, Charlotte Flair. Ah, shit. Okay, so I can give it to how I see how this feud was. And everybody wanted this feud, but some people did not like this feud. So I'm just like, because it didn't seem much as people did like, okay, what they gonna do? Is this gonna be a good one, like a good old promo, and how they gonna do it with the whole thing? Because Charlotte did not need to go to Raw to go to Rhea Ripley at all, and then Rhea didn't have to do that whole thing between pick me. so I can show you or something like that. But I'm just like, no, it's nothing to do with that feud because the feud didn't make sense at all. So I don't want to run that back, and I wouldn't run it back at all because it would be for me. I wouldn't want to see that match again for Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair. We already seen it. I don't want to see it again. It'll be something that I would not look into again. So I'm glad Charlotte did not pick Rhea. No offense, but I didn't want her to pick Rhea at all. So we're going with Tiffany Stratton. Um, how I look at this feud, it was pretty much a. I don't know how I like this feud. It was a good one, but how I looked at the whole promo, of course they went off script and all that mess. But low key, I don't know if this was like did they do this on purpose or this was like well talked about or whatever. And then the whole thing between them going back and forth and all that, bringing up the past and bringing up what's going on with Charlotte's life and shit, talking about 0-3, and I'm just like, damn. And yeah, pretty much. And now Charlotte has pretty much been attacking Tiffany like the exact same day twice in the parking lot. Yeah, that whole don't even know how to open her own trunk. Yeah, you gotta fix that, Tiffany. Yeah, you're gonna have to fix that because yeah. But understanding yeah, I understand. Some people could probably forget how to open their trunk, so they just like ah. But yeah, I look at this. So,
She just
yeah,
stood
hey,
there
you
too.
never
I'm like,
know.
damn, I was looking at that video. I'm like, God damn, you don't know how to open your trunk?
Yeah, hey, you never know. People probably don't know how to open their own trunks today, man. It's probably new. They probably got a whole rental car or something. Hey, you never know. So,
That's
so
insane.
shit. But how could I put this as a win? I know Tiffany Stratton just got the whole women's title and all that, but I'm sadly sorry, but I had to go with Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gonna have to break that record. If she don't break the record, then I'm gonna be like, well, she pretty much will have she will have a whole lot of titles. So I'm sure she will have at least 15. She'll be a 15 time or 14 time. Yeah, she'll be. I think she'll be 15. Yeah. So the winner is going to be Charlotte Flair. Yeah.
um well, when you was talking, I kind of because I had picked Charlotte too. I'm gonna stick with it, but I'm not confident about it. So because I have to see
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
down because we've all seen Vince McMahon and how he runs the company, right? Well, when he did,
Right.
so we all seen when it before pay-per-view what happened. You look at the lead ups on these shows. So, and what happens at the very end if somebody stands on top, they stand tall, like how Charlotte did, right? That was I think that was last SmackDown when she attacked Tiffany twice. And I don't even know if they made mention of it. I'm not sure when she attacked her in a parking lot or, before, outside. And then when she attacked her, while she had the match with, what was it Mia Yim? I think she had a match with somebody. Oh, no, it was Roxanne Perez. She
Hmm.
had a match with Roxanne Perez. Um,
Right.
and she beat the hell out of her. Now, if that was the go home show, I probably would go with Tiffany, but it all depends on how Tiffany, what they do tonight. I'm pretty sure it's pre-tape because you got the Hall of Fame afterwards. So
Right.
if Charlotte beats the hell out of her again, hell, man, I might have to switch that shit, man. I might have to go with. I mean, it was kind of messed up because Triple H. I don't want to say he's like Vince, but that's what Vince did, and it was so obvious. You know how Vince was. If you go back to your hometown, he's not going to have you win in your hometown. I don't know why he did that. I think Vince was just great as a heel, and I like heels, but he was
Right.
that. and then the lead up to a damn show, if you beat that person, right? I don't know. More than likely, you're not going to end up winning at the end because the fans is going to think, okay, he got the advantage, and all of a sudden, boom, they got that win. So again,
Yeah.
all depends on this match. If Tiffy stands tall, I'll probably roll with Charlotte. If Charlotte stands tall, I'll roll with Tiff.
Yeah. All right. Now the main event of WrestleMania Night 1, we have Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief,
The GOAT.
the OTC.
Team MAGA. I'm sorry, not me. I'm just saying him. That now they hate Roman now. See, if it was me, I wouldn't have said nothing. Don't bring politics
Right.
stuff, man. Politics of religion, I stay away from them things. I don't know why he did it unless they asked him a question. But go ahead.
Right. Against going one on one with triple threat. Yeah, let me correct myself. Triple threat main event WrestleMania. All right, Roman Reigns versus the visionary, a Rusinary, Seth freaking Rollins. Brother against versus CM Punk, the best in the world. And his corner, the Paul Heyman. Okay. Oh, we gonna have to. Yeah, it's a lot to talk about that one. All right. If you want to start off, Cuba, you can. If not, I'll start it off.
Um, let me see. I'm eating this overnight oats right now. But let me go. I mean, the last two, like I said, with Charlotte and Tiffy, right? At first, I had picked when I
All
did this video. When I do that video, I think I did it earlier this week. But last week and
Mm-hmm.
this week, Seth Rollins stood tall because look at the story. The story mainly is like I said, man. This is basically Paul Heyman on a pole match. Paul Heyman. People are like, oh, this needs a title, right? I'm like, hell, man. Paul Heyman is the title. like, like it's a
Yeah.
solid story, and he's great at it. Paul Heyman is a damn legend, man, Hall of Famer. But
Right.
like he's killing it, and so it's just this story with hell between the four of them, not the three, but three are wrestling. CM Punk's best friend, go back 10 plus years. Go back, Roman's wise man, going back to 2020, and then set it from the outside looking in. Seth Rollins is the guy on the outside, but he doesn't like Punk. He despises Punk, and he was with Roman for 2-3 years before turning on him. So
Right.
I have no idea. I said Seth, but honestly, after him standing tall both weeks, I don't know who the hell is going to win, because that was the choice. It was Seth.
Right.
It was Seth because again the story was CM Punk in the favor, and then Roman and the wise man. But if I had to take a guess, I'm starting to think this is like Roman and Brock. Remember when Brock, what was it? I think Brock was champion when they had that day one pay-per-view, and then who was he face? You think he was supposed to face Roman, but Roman, something happened to Roman, I think, or something happened to somebody, and Brock Lesnar was implemented in that title match, and it was a fatal four-way, and then he won the belt. Remember that?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
I remember.
Brock won, and I think in between that, January 1st and then WrestleMania, before Roman won the belt. Remember when Roman or Paul Heyman had turned on he aligned with Brock, and then Roman had Superman punched him because Paul Heyman was doing some shady shit. Something tells me that maybe Roman might win and that he's gonna fake like going with CM Punk, and then he's going to align back again with Roman. We might get something like that to happen. A situation where okay, he might grab the title, and you know, it might go to or not a title, but a chair. And instead of like giving it to CM Punk, he gives it to Roman again. So this has all been a damn play. Now I just seen before I also got him here. Roman was on Instagram and Paul Heyman was calling, and on the call ID it just says wise man, and he just let the phone ring. He didn't pick it up. So they're clearly doing something. They're clearly trying to play to the fans here. And then he shoved his face.
Right.
I'm like, people all of a sudden forgot that 2022 happened. The stuff he did with Brock. So I'm not gonna lie, DJ. I'm about to change my pick. I went with Seth, but I'm going with Roman now.
Yeah.
I like doing
I have
background.
seen
I
it.
like doing background work.
Yeah. I remember 22. Yeah, I remember 22 when that whole thing, and like, I don't know. I don't know how. It all depends what's going to happen. I might choose. I was going to choose Seth because it seems like it would fit a little perfect because how Paul Heyman could be in this role. He would not choose who the hell he would pick. So pretty much, I think it might be like something might happen that Paul Heyman might get hurt, and then Seth Rollins comes out of nowhere and come out with a win or something like that. So it could just be anything like that. But this feud is this feud was good, but I do not know who would come out as a win. For some reason, I want to pick Seth because it just seems like Seth should win. I don't know why, but some reason it should be Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
So I mean, if it was Roman Reigns versus Seth at WrestleMania, then I could just take Roman Reigns because Seth Rollins has been had his number for a while. Roman Reigns has not beat Seth Rollins yet. So yeah, but this one I would have to go with Seth.
Okay.
So yeah.
Seth Rollins for a win.
Yeah, some reason.
I
All
mean,
right, that's the
well,
end. Yeah, go ahead.
stuff before the last 2 weeks didn't happen, it would be great. But Triple H, like I listened to a few of his interviews, and again, he's up there. Fans is mad at him because he up there saying, "Oh, paraphrasing that they have always complaining and shit, and they think they know the results." And it's like, well, he's saying for the fans to just enjoy the product we putting out and stop trying to spoil it. That's what Triple H, that's what he said on the interview with Rosenberg. But he was like that some of the fans actually get it right, but they don't put it out. They still hide it.
Right,
But I don't know. Seth, the perfect storyline would be what you just said. Seth Rollins winning, right? Let's say like Seth Rollins was, how they got Bianca, Rhea, and Io, that triple threat, and how Io
right.
is the third wheel, the odd woman out. Well,
Yeah,
they have it to where Seth Rollins is the odd man out, and then you have the feud over the wise man with Roman and CM Punk. And so
right.
Seth, you can have it to where Seth is the third wheel, and he comes in and beats the both of them, and then takes Paul Heyman as his wise man. That would be the perfect scenario. But I just feel like 2022 is going to happen all over again, and Roman's going to win. Like them two are going to finesse the whole everybody.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. We're going into the night one. Well, no, correction. Night two of WrestleMania. Okay, WrestleMania Sunday. We have well, I don't know who's gonna open the show, so I was just put out how we gonna probably put it. We pretty much gonna do it like this. We're gonna start with the Fatal Four Way Intercontinental Champ. We have Pitta versus Finn Balor versus Dominic Dirty Dom Mysterio. First is the Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker.
Greatest spear ever.
Yeah, greatest spear ever. Shit. All right. So, hey, the fans got what they wanted. So, we got our Fatal 4-Way. So, yeah. But I have so many people. People are really picking Dirty Dom Mysterio to win this match. And I honestly don't know what to say about this. So, to me, it would not, I don't see nothing wrong with it. But some reason I want Penta to win it. For some reason I want Penta to win it. Cause it fit a little perfect for Penta to win the Intercontinental Champion. But sadly, Braun Breaker gonna have to give up the title because he ain't gonna retain. So, because yeah, he been doing his thing for ever since. Yeah, he been doing his thing. So yeah, I gotta give it to him. But the whole thing between Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio trying to add new member and all that mess, and then you don't really try to take the advice because JD is out from injury. We don't know when he's gonna be back. Probably next year, or we'll see. But hopefully he gets better soon. JD, yeah. But yeah, Dominic's been trying to get a new member into the Judgment Day, but Finn Balor does not want it. So this might be the night that something's gonna probably happen that somebody's gonna give. They gonna yeah, Judgment Day gonna get involved, but I don't know who Carlito gonna probably help. He might just help both, and then we'll get into who he's going, and then we'll see what Dominic Mysterio who he's gonna go after to do the frog splash. Is he gonna pick Panther or Finn Balor? So pretty much that might be a pop twist. The same, Davey. I mean, Dominic Mysterio might just turn on Finn. But I got who do I have to win it? I wish I could just have two picks, but I would have to go with Penta on this. For some reason, I would want to just say Penta will fit perfect to be the Intercontinental Champion. And Dominic Mysterio fits it perfect, but sadly, we're not getting Finn Balor. Finn Balor, I'm sorry, but it's not the time. I don't like it, but I'm sorry, it has to happen. So yeah. So that is my opinion on the Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental Champion. Shit.
Yeah, I think Finn Balor do solid as a heel, having a heel Intercontinental Champion run. But I just think Dominic Mysterio gonna sneak his way into a win. So I think, um, I think it's gonna be like some damn evolution type shit. Remember how Orton won the damn world title from Benoit at SummerSlam, and Triple H was, jealous but still acceptive. I still on here?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I don't know if he kicked me off or not.
Yeah.
But I think something like that gonna happen. He throws like Dom wins, and then he throws a celebration, and then I think we might see JD back. So and then they kick Dom away, and and I don't know what Liv and Raquel. I'm not sure, but they're eventually going to get a feud. They're going to start fighting in here. So I mean, you're going to see the breakup here. So if it's a fatal 4-Ways, I mean, what them two ain't going to work together long enough unless Finn, they both take out Penta and a Braun Breaker, and then Finn or Dom pins them. And we all seen that. As soon as they're in a tag and somebody pins one guy to become champ, they get the guy off the other guy, and then they go for the pin and they start fighting. So,
Right.
but yeah, I think I think Dom might win on some sneaky shit. Maybe maybe he pins Braun, maybe he doesn't. Somebody hits a finishing move, and Dom takes the dude and throws him out the ring, and then he gets the pin. Or it could be a roll up on Finn Balor, and he wins the championship. I think that's going to happen. So
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah.
and then if you
All
want
right.
a baby face, you can have Liv turn on his ass and have Raquel and Liv still be in Judgment Day and what's my man? What's his name? Finn Balor takes on Liv. I don't know. It's something to be crazy. That's just I just like to think. I like to think further ahead. I like to do the backstory and then think further ahead of what I think could happen. So that's just
Right.
yeah.
All right. We have to the next one. We are having AJ Styles versus Logan Paul.
That's obvious.
That is obvious.
And I'll explain after you.
All right, so pretty much we're gonna pretty much say it like this: AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. This should be a this should be a good match. This should be a good match. Hopefully, it does not turn out as a bad match. I am looking forward to this match on Sunday. So what I'm saying is because they're both athletic. They really good with their moves and all that. And Logan Paul coming out with a good old finisher to do the whole thing. But how I look at promos, I don't know if it was all that. To pretty much be honest, the pretty much thing is how I can look at this. Who can come out as a winner? AJ Styles, all the way. AJ Styles has to get this win. Logan Paul does not walk out as a victory, but it could probably be the exact same thing that somebody will come out with Prime, and whoever it is, it ain't gonna be ISO Speed, it ain't gonna be KSI, it might be somebody who's gonna be coming out with a Prime. And so I don't know who the hell gonna interfere. Logan Paul just might come out with a win. You never know. But do something sneaky. I don't know, but I've still got my pick as AJ. AJ Styles for the win. Go ahead, Cuba.
All right. Yeah, AJ's you know going to win. I mean, because of again Logan Paul and upped them. What I mean, AJ had him when you had him and Andrew Schultz. And then ever since then, Logan Paul got the upper hand on him twice, hitting the pulverizer twice. So,
Right.
and then what? Raw was the go home show. I don't think they'll be on SmackDown. So I think AJ's going to win. Maybe like you said, somebody's going to be there. I think Schultz is going to make an appearance. He's going to end up combating whoever Logan has in his corner. Could be Jake. I don't know, because he had Speed in KSI. He hasn't had Jake perform, getting there, I don't think. So, I don't know. Jake and Andrew Schultz, I might have to go with Jake on that. But I don't know. They're going to figure something out. AJ's going to end up getting a win for this one. So, that's what I got. And Logan Paul is great on the – he's great in the ring, but I think his promos should be a little bit better. So, I mean, I can differentiate. I was telling my wife this. I can differentiate the I guess what you did in your personal life and also in the ring. Like people just hate this guy
Right.
for some damn reason, but the moves that this guy's doing, people cannot tell me that Logan Paul is not a great wrestler. Ain't no you a goddamn lie. Like this dude, every time he gets into the ring, again, this IWC shit, these fans, these needy ass fans always lying. Logan Paul is a great wrestler.
He is. That's why I gotta give him his credit because I know people don't like him because of all the shit that happened in the past. But I'm like, bro, We just gonna have to move on. What happened like right now? Because at the end of the day, he didn't. I don't know what if he knew that shit was wrong. Because at the end of the day, that shit was wrong to try to film somebody in the background and all that shit. So if
True.
anything, Logan Paul belongs in wrestling, just not in boxing. I don't give a damn what you did
Ah,
against
ah.
Floyd. I don't give a damn what you did. I ain't give a damn what you did. You coming in here, you bring in this bullshit again. I'm like, bruh, get out of here. I don't care what you did against Floyd Mayweather. Like, bruh, you ain't doing nothing in his prime. I don't give a damn what you did in boxing. You still have a lost record. So I don't want to give him his whole credit about boxing. That whole glazing and shit needs to go.
Yeah, he's
It has to go.
incredible shape too. I mean, I remember the weigh-in. People was talking about his back, especially like how in shape he was. He was in more great shape
Hmm.
than Floyd. I think he's taller than Floyd too. Because Logan Paul got to do what 6'2", 6'3". So
Yeah.
like, shout out to him. Like he doesn't even need to do this, and he enjoys doing it. It's not like he's doing it because he needs the money or he's doing it because he's a big name, but he's ass at it. Like, no, the dude can fucking work. Like that move,
Yeah.
I think this is one of the greatest moves I've ever seen. That move he did to LA Knight on some at SummerSlam. He inside the ring, and then he jumps, turns around, puts his feet on the top rope, and then does a backflip when he launches himself off that top rope and stays in air for a minute and then launches himself, I don't know, maybe 10 feet to damn LA Knight. You remember that move when they was in Cleveland?
Yeah, but then with that move got a whole lot of people saying, yeah, that move sucked. I'm just like,
Ah!
bruh. Everybody was just hating on that dude. I was like, bro, what was so bad about that move? Like, it was old. It was older people hated on him, and I was like, yeah, y'all just don't need to be watching wrestling. The people that are saying that was not a good move, y'all do not enjoy talent. Y'all really do not enjoy talent at all.
Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to seen another match with him and Ricochet, but he beat him that one time, and he beat Ricochet that one time, and that was it. I'm like, what the? I don't. They could have did more with that story regarding Samantha Irvin, like say his name,
Yeah,
but not. And it's like, man, you gonna let him go out like that? But hell, he in AEW now, but he just going off on fans himself. I don't blame Ricochet. These fans is ridiculous, man. The ruthless motherfuckers.
yeah, that's why I am going to be having a whole lot when we talk about Cody Rhodes and John Cena. Yeah, because
Yeah,
we gonna be it's gonna be a proof on that, and they proving a whole lot on the points. But let's get right into the next one.
they don't swerve that one.
Uh, yes, this word. All right, the Sin City Street Fight. We got Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. Okay, so we're gonna have to have it on this one. Let's talk about how this match should be a good one. Hopefully, it be a good one because it's a street fight. So let's get right into this. So pretty much, this whole feud is pretty much based off what Drew McIntyre did at WrestleMania last year. At WrestleMania. So yeah, Drew McIntyre was a dumbass for doing what he did. So the other thing is, I know you got the whole world title shit. But all you had to do was walk away from CM Punk, and then you did the most childish shit to do the whole suck it into CM Punk, and I'm like, yeah, CM Punk did not like that, so pretty much you got what you got, and at the end of the day, Drew McIntyre, you did say cash in me, you can cash in. You already know what you said to Damian Priest. You cash it in whenever. or whatever, you better do it while you have a chance. And he said it. He said do it. And guess what? Damian Priest cashed in at WrestleMania, got his world title, and he got and took it away. So and now we're back into another one when the back when he was getting another opportunity and CM Punk screwed that again, and then he got it again. Well, nah, yeah, it was twice. Yeah, CM Punk screwed him at least 3 times. So yeah, so we've been well, yeah, we seen it. So yeah, um, but now we're looking right into this again, and now we're going back to what he did at the Royal Rumble. Of course, David Priest eliminated Drew McIntyre, and then we're going to the Elimination Chamber. We did not expect Drew McIntyre to be out first. I thought Logan Paul was going to be out first, but Drew McIntyre got out first by Damian Priest, and pretty much Drew McIntyre did not like that, so pretty much gave him the Luva kick. Pretty much did all that. And now we're built on to this match. And looking on what happened, I think it was last week. Drew McIntyre was pretty much attacking him. And then David Priest coming out, just came out and going after Drew McIntyre again. Then they did a whole brawl and all that. And now we're looking at Drew McIntyre putting his pretty much did a whole I don't know what to call that move right now because I forgot his move. So yeah, he put pretty much did a whole his finisher on the
Wait,
steps.
move?
What?
You said which move? Who? What? Drew McIntyre?
There, yeah, Drew McIntyre's move to the steps.
Was it kill shot?
Okay, I think it was kill shot. Yeah, I think it was kill shot. To the steps. Pretty much had that damn look in his eye. So pretty much David Priest stole the fuck out of that. So props to him for that. So yeah, who I look at winning this match, I have to go with Drew McIntyre. He has he has got to win it. I'll be damned if he has not won this match because Damian Priest has beat him not once, not two, but 3 times, and make that making him get eliminated in the Royal Rumble. So that makes it 4. So getting him eliminated at the elimination table, that makes it 5. So Drew McIntyre needs to win this. So I had Drew McIntyre winning this one. This would be a good match.
Diabolical.
How about
Yeah, I got Drew winning as well. Like it's the story, he has to win. I mean, um, the lead up has been kind of mid. His best rivalry, of course, is CM Punk from last year. You know,
mm-hmm.
there's a step down, but again, there still kind of is long term story because he cashed in on him at Mania last year, and then I think they had another match on a pay per view, and he still won because CM Punk interfered. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, now these two are going back at it, back and forth. Windshield spots and steel chair spots. They almost had a quote unquote altercation, right? Heard some f bombs. Drew McIntyre sticks the finger, and Damian Priest says fuck or whatever. I forget. It was at that WWE World. I would love to go to one of those. So it's like a damn
Right.
convention. So, but that's when it happened at WWE World. But yeah, Drew McIntyre has to win for sure. That's who I got.
Mm-hmm.
And then we don't know where he goes from then. I will hope he gets another title shot because Drew McIntyre, one of my favorite wrestlers right now. Fantastic heel, him and Gunther. Like those two are my favorite heels right now.
Right. Yeah. So hopefully that happens because I'll be damned if it doesn't happen. Because He's been out of the title picture since then, so hopefully he gets back into it because he needs to. So, oh shit. All right. Um, Moving on to the next one, we have people. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm doing.
Dumbass people calm.
Yeah, I had did a video, so I'm doing a thumbnail while you talk. I did a Triple H of you'll see it. A Triple H
All
video
right.
about 40 minutes. So I'm doing the thumbnail for it now.
Okay. Damn people. All right. So, okay. Let's get right into it. We have the women's tag team championship match. We have the champions, Liv Morgan versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez going against Bailey, Lava Lacurium. Hopefully, I did not get the name wrong. If I did, I am sorry. All right, the women's Intercontinental Champions teaming with Bailey. I don't know why this match is happening, to be honest. But some reason I could see something happen. Maybe, maybe not. But maybe Bailey might turn to he might she might turn. She might turn and Liv Morgan and Rodriguez come out with the win, but I don't see the title being changed out of this. I don't see it being changed. So who I have is to win. I'm pretty much going to pretty much put it like this. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez coming out with the titles, retaining their titles. I didn't think this match needed to happen, and they're just putting random people, the random females in the tag team that not even a tag team. So yeah, but yeah, that's what I have is coming out with the win. But yeah, shit, we gonna have to.
Yeah, I got Liv and since they lost. Well, yeah, they did lose. Well, Liv did to Bailey early, on Monday. Even before that happened, I still had Liv and Raquel winning and retaining. My thing was 2 weeks ago when Bailey and Lyra Valkyria had that great match they had last week on Netflix, and we kind of saw a tease a Bailey heel turn.
Right.
So that's what I think they'll have a solid match, and I think they'll lose, and then Bailey's gonna get pissed, and then similar to 2 weeks ago, Lyra's probably gonna calm her down and stuff or whatnot, and then she's gonna attack her. That's what I think. We'll get to see a Bailey heel turn tonight, or not tonight, but Sunday or whatever, whenever Sunday. So, and then soon after that, we'll see Bailey as a Intercontinental champion. So,
Yeah. Whew. All right, we're going into the women's world champion, the triple threat. Should be the talk of the night. Hopefully, they do not fuck this match up. All right, we got Bianca Belair versus Rhea Bloody Ripley and the women's world champion, Io Sky. Um, what could I say out of this match? Let's just say we pretty much got ruined out of this match because On me, I kind of wanted to see Rhea versus Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. I did not want a triple threat, but how I look at this now, I kind of want to see it now. I didn't see it as much when I first peeped it. When I had looked on, yeah, I didn't like it because the whole thing about Bianca getting attacked, being a guest referee, and I'm just like, why are y'all egging this on? Just let it be a triple threat match already because they kept egging it on. They kept doing the whole match this and that, and I'm just like, and the whole thing between like Rhea scared, well Bianca scared of Rhea, and I'm just like, I know that ain't true though. So I'm just, yeah, that's the only thing I'm not going. Yeah, that's the only thing. But how I could pretty much put this, how this match should be a banger. This should be a good match. But how I could probably I think we're gonna probably get a little plot twist. Naomi might come out and interfere to get Bianca the win, or we're not gonna get none of that, and we're gonna pretty much get Bianca Belair to come out with a win or Io Sky. But Rhea, I don't see Rhea winning this match. The only two I got who is winning this is pretty much Bianca Belair and Io Sky. But my pick would be Bianca Belair, the EST. So yeah,
Um, my prediction video, I had Bianca winning, but then I was listening to another podcaster, and he was saying that could be EO, but and I kind of agree with him when he said it. So I'm gonna change, even though I said in my predictions video Bianca, I'm gonna go with EO though because again, I agree with you. It should be between Rhea and Bianca. Them two are the two marquee names, the best women wrestlers in the company right now. So, and they were supposed to have a match like 2 or 3 years ago, but Rhea got a concussion. And so we never had
right,
a 101 in WWE. I think they had one in NXT. But you have a
right,
potential to have Rhea and damn Bianca, and then they decide to have EO. Now I'm not gonna shit on Rhea. I mean, I'm not gonna shit on EO. EO can wrestle. I feel like she botches certain moves because I've seen some matches, man. She done had Liv Morgan bleed from her mouth a few times. Like she
right,
she she goes in, like she'll hit you with a knee and and shit. Like when they had like 2 or 3 botches when Bianca was the referee. I'm like, what the hell is EO doing? But yeah, she's a high flyer. But I mean, the story is solid. I like I said earlier, I like they're having her as the third wheel. I really think it's because her English isn't the greatest. You know, that's what I think because she can't talk on the mic like them two in English. She can't do it. She can say certain words. She can do it in Japanese. That's why I felt like when I did my live stream on my review, I think it was Tuesday. You know how they had the
hmm,
promos between all three of them? I thought Io had the best promo because she was
right,
right. She was right. Like, oh, I have something both of you want, right? And both of you are fighting for. And then she was saying that I beat both of you for the title. And she's fact. That's facts. I don't think,
yeah, that's right.
yeah, Rhea has never beaten her. And she beat Bianca, I think, 2 years ago was it, I think Bianca won. EO didn't say this. I know Bianca won in I don't know if it was a triple threat. I think it was 2 years
Yeah, it was a
ago.
triple threat.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it was a
then
triple threat. Oh shit. Hey, Cuba, you might have come back. I cannot hear you. Okay. Oh, he left. Well, I'll wait on Cuba to come back. So yeah, because I did not hear nothing he said. All right, but we're gonna have to wait on Cuba to come back. Cause damn.
And then she was saying that I think
Yeah.
both.
Yeah. Okay, here you go.
My bad, my wife, she had called. But where I leave off. I
Oh,
think
you good?
and what I said, I think with Bianca, yeah, it was a triple threat, and then Io was Money in the Bank, and then she cashed in on Bianca. So and
Right.
then she ended up beating Bianca. But yeah, she had the best promo segment, and then that, like I said, it keeps shoving her face away. She not can't speak English. She's the third wheel. So I think Io is gonna end up winning. So um yeah, I think she retains. And because also when I listen to Solid Monster, he did the wrestling podcaster, and he got a YouTube channel. He was saying that it wouldn't make sense for Bianca to win, I guess, because damn, he said something about the brands. Cause she's a what, SmackDown superstar, right? Technically, I think.
Yeah, yeah, but
But
I don't know. Cause
this draft shit is
yeah, you got
bullshit anyway. It don't make no damn. They need to stick to this draft. I mean, it shouldn't matter, but that's what he was saying. She was what one? Huh? Oh, but but yeah, but yeah, he was saying if she wins, then she had to be on Raw as a SmackDown superstar or wrestler, so something like that. But yeah, I don't see her winning. I see Io winning and retaining.
yeah. I can understand how that whole draft shit. Because at the end of the day, I don't know why we do drafts. They're trying to be like the fucking NBA and NFL type shit, and I'm just like, bro, y'all just not do the whole thing again. Because I understand about the whole this champion's on this brand, this champion on that brand. I'm just like, yeah, there's no point in having drafts, to be honest. So, yeah, but moving on to the main event of WrestleMania, we have the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, the champ, going one on one. Well, we ain't gonna say the face. We're gonna pretty much just say John Cena, the 16-time champion. So pretty much we're gonna have what we're going to talk about this one. This one should be a good one. Maybe, maybe not. But how I could pretty much say out of this is pretty much John Cena has to win this match because there will be no point of this heel turn happening. And I can understand how this would pretty much part. This is what I need to understand. If this big man was still in charge, we would not get John Cena as a heel. I had completely agreed on this because nobody do not want John Cena to be a heel. I didn't give a damn if he was a heel or not. This is what I really wanted. I wanted John Cena to be a heel, but Vince McMahon is not going to let it happen. He did not want John Cena to be as heel. It was supposed to happen between the whole Rock thing between him getting lost at WrestleMania. It was supposed to happen, but they didn't do it. They didn't pull the plug. They didn't do it. I was like, because it was too many things that they had did. They missed it, and it was obvious that it was supposed to happen, but they never did it. They never did it, and I was like, I didn't read into it, but now I read into it for like a year ago. I now realize, and now I see why, because Vince McMahon would not have let John Cena be as a heel. So I'm glad they did it, and these fans. Oh, these fans. Yeah, they are toxic. They are toxic, like we all know how they are. So the whole promo between John Cena and Cody. I mean, John Cena got killed on the mic. He could do what he can do on the mic. He's the best at it. I could pretty much put him in my top one right now. Sadly, I gotta put him in there because shit, I'm not glazing John Cena, but I have seen what I have seen, and John Cena can just cook you and bury you. So pretty much, I don't bury talent. I am talent. So the whole thing is about this one. I have John Cena winning this match. I want my boy John Cena to get the 17th time champion. It would not make sense if he didn't. If he does not win it, it would not make sense. If he does not win, it will not make sense. I don't see it making sense. To me, I got nothing against Cody Rhodes. I like how they deal with Cody Rhodes being champion, but these fans ain't shit. These fans ain't shit. I'm telling you, they switch. That's why I'm like, give the title to somebody else because y'all don't know what the hell y'all want. Y'all wanted Cody Rhodes to be champion between him finishing his story and now they saying the man was boring. They're not doing much as his this whole thing, the whole story thing said never even happened. He said never had been champion. We wasted our time on we missed Roman. I'm like, this is why we can't have fans, right? This is why fans are just bad. They're toxic. Like John Cena say, they're like you're using them as a toy, pretty much. And like I said, when Cody Rhodes turns heel, I don't want to hear shit about like, oh, we want John Cena back. We want John Cena to be the baby face, be the hero. I'm like, man, get out of here. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna stick with John Cena on this one because shit, I have seen it. Y'all been awful to him. So I got John Cena winning this match. Cuba, if you got something to say, go ahead.
I basically killed it. Yeah, like Michael Jordan, like that gif, fuck them kids. Well, this one gonna be fuck them fans. Fuck the fans, man. I can kill it. That's why I'm a bandwagon. I do not like now. It's not all everybody, but fans are really the number one reason why I am a bandwagon, right? Because they always
Yeah,
complain. You ain't got no damn faith in your squad. Constantly complain when they do bad, and you want to shit on them. So that's why I don't rock with fans at all. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. They're doing these damn Cena teases, right? He almost wins the Royal Rumble. He wins Elimination Chamber, becomes a heel, right? And so it wouldn't make
right.
sense, like I'm not. I like his heel run. I'm not gonna shit on it like other people. Oh my god, what kind of heel run is this? No, I like you. You always complaining about. You've been saying John Cena. John Cena sucks for since what 2000 and what late 2000s, and then he
Hmm.
steps away, and then he comes back. Then you cheer for him again. So the fans are damn bipolar. So
Right,
and they never shit they never go on Vince because Vince was the guy who managed the stuff. He had people working for him, but he wanted to do all the work. Why don't your asses just boo Vince instead of booing Cena? Cena's up there doing what he's been told. I've said it in numerous videos. The stuff with Roman, they're booing Roman, right? Roman with the contacts. Yeah, Vince McMahon, he had a certain look that he liked it. Like, hey, we might have to look at Vince a certain way. I mean, he's in the news doing this other stuff with old girl, but I don't know. It could have some P Diddy allegations. I don't know, man. Vince McMahon is something's going on with that guy. You like your big buff guys with the oil dripping down on them. Don't he? Like he like the big muscular guys, the Hogans, the Lugers. Right? He like these big 6'2", 6'3" guys, and you put contacts on Roman Reigns, bro. Like, come on,
Right.
man. And then you doing his lines. We get it. Roman Reigns was not the promo guy, but he's improved. But again, these goddamn fans is up there booing him because of the Cena effect. That's why they booed him, because they saw that that Roman was getting pushed down their throats, and that is Vince McMahon. And again, fuck the fans too, because they the same ones. Like what you said, they'll eventually find somebody that they want to push. But what happens after a certain amount of time? They'll say, "Oh, he sucks. Boo him. We don't want him no more." I'm like, you all just constantly complain at this point. So Cena has to win. And after the last time we seen him, hopefully we don't see him tonight and he just destroys Cody, because now that's going to kind of my pick is gonna kind of shatter. But the last image we saw
Yeah.
was Cena taking the crossroads, and I loved his promos on the fans. But I felt like he should have also targeted Cody, because you're going after Cody at Mania, and he did that on their third meetup, in the ring. So that's why their third,
Right.
their third interaction was the best to me. So Um, yeah, Cody had it long enough. He had it for a year. You don't need a Roman Reigns damn near 4-year run with it. So a year would be straight. Let Cena hold on to it, and then did you see that they set more dates up for him? So it's kind of evident that he's gonna be champion more than likely, and then defend
Yeah.
the belts. Since this is his last damn run, have him face CM Punk, have him face Randy Orton at Backlash, because they're going to be in his hometown, St. Louis, Missouri, on Backlash. You get one more time, John Cena, Randy Orton. John Cena's a heel. This some damn doomsday type of shit, upside down shit. How the hell is Cena the damn heel and Randy Orton a baby face? What the hell is going on? Is this goddamn what's Superman's not his alter, we know his villain or his Lex Luthor, but I'm talking about what's the name? What's the character where they steal, like they're an evil version of the same guy? I forget the oh my god, I cannot remember it. Fuck. But basically it's like that part. But Cena has to win. He has to. If he loses, man, oh my god. You're gonna have to figure some shit out, man. Cena can't turn heel and he loses. Nah, bro. Triple H knows what he's doing. And plus, what are we gonna see, a Rock sighting? Like we haven't seen the Rock since damn Toronto Elimination Chamber. No mention of the Rock or nothing when Cena was doing the promos up until what, the third week they met up. We heard a Rock mention. Where the hell is the Rock in all of this? So, and plus, are we going to get that third member? Because The Rock has been giving clues. People been catching on to it. His fingers, one member and then two members with him and Cena. He wants them to take their soul and form this some kind of Hollywood stable. We know Batista ain't, it would be great if it was Batista, the three Hollywood guys are in a faction, but Batista's done. So something tells me
Yeah.
it's gonna have to be somebody like a Cena that's a good guy that's gonna have to turn bad. So we can't look at no heels. It can't be no Gunther. It can't be no damn McIntyre. Even if Kevin Owens was wrestling, it wouldn't be him. It's gonna have to be like a damn Seth or a Jey Uso. I had did a video like 3 weeks ago saying it could be Jey Uso or Stone Cold Steve Austin. Did you see that one?
No, I did not.
Yeah,
I've been hearing about Jay Uso be here, and I'm like,
mm-hmm.
yeah, not at the point of time. It will probably make it as if he lose at WrestleMania, then I could probably say yeah, but then I don't know for right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe between when it hits like SummerSlam or something, it could probably happen. But the whole thing, yeah, between Seth Rollins being with John Cena and The Rock, yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea because I've been watching the whole wrestling stuff and all that the whole thing between the whole thing and everything, and then everybody was and they kept saying that it might be a member and it might not be a member. Rock might be there and he might not be there, but I'll be shocked if the Rock is not at WrestleMania on Sunday because this heel turn would not make no sense because you sell your soul to the Rock, but the Rock is not appearing at WrestleMania. This would pretty much just be like, okay, so John Cena just turned heel just for the fans. I don't know. I don't even know what to put into this. To me, it wouldn't make a little bit of sense because everybody was trying to drag it on between oh Roman Reigns to be with Cody, and I'm like, and John Cena and The Rock and all that, and I'm just like, I don't like that. I don't have nothing wrong with the idea, but the idea is it did not need to be happening at WrestleMania because they kept trying to put it into the WrestleMania for what reason? And
Yeah,
this yeah. So the whole thing you need to pretty much start. The people need to stop dragging people in because it's not happening, and it should not happen. It should not happen right now. It should happen later because that would sell a whole lot of tickets. Just not right now.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know, cause oh yeah, look at my avatar. Hey, I tell you what, if this guy, if this guy was still in somewhat of shape and could still go in a sense, not really be full time, like someone like Rock and get a leg drop. I have that motherfucker turn heel. Hey, you already a heel faction, right? What is
I
Hogan?
can't.
Hogan damn near damn heel. I bring Hogan ass up in there. Hogan is an
Man,
actor
hell,
too. He did movies before Rock. Hell, it'd be perfect.
man, Hollywood Hogan, I can't. But you,
Hollywood, yeah, it's a Hollywood faction. Hollywood Rock. Cena's in Hollywood. Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Oh, that would be perfect. But they're not going to do that. But I don't. But I mean, I had said Jay because okay, because I had predicted, and I still predict Cena will win. So you get one guy that's the champion on one brand, quote unquote. These brand splits is horrible. And then you got another
right,
guy that's a champion of another brand. So now The Rock has two champions in his group. That's where I was going with it for Jay. And then for Stone Cold, since I was saying that, okay, we know Stone Cold's going to be there. He did an interview on that Adrian Hernandez, or I think his YouTube channel. Uh, yeah, he did one on his channel. He was like, "Oh, I'm not sure. I'm gonna be there for a sign." And they're asking him, is he gonna be in a damn WrestleMania? Is he gonna, when we see him in there, he's up there giving nonchalant answers. Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna be there for a signing. Right off rip, I know Stone Cold full of shit, man. You know you're gonna be there, man. Stop the cap. Stone Cold. Oh, you live in Vegas. Like you're the biggest damn name there. Now, the one thing that could
right,
have stopped him was that damn he did say he had knee surgery, I think. So I'm like, oh shit, Well, again, they do lie. I'm not saying he's not lying, but uh I think he can hit a fucking stunner, I guess. I mean, we see he's 60 years old, but just hit one or if not, beat the hell out of him, like Cena did Cody. I mean, shit. But that's what I
right,
would do. I would have I mean, basically, Cody has nobody, right? People close to him are always turning on him, or who he thinks he's cool with turns on him. So let's say Stone Cold comes out there because have you been seeing the signs? Remember when Rock beat up Cody, right? The two people that was on
right,
the truck, from what we saw, was John Cena and Stone Cold. It's like they're giving fucking clues. So John Cena and Stone Cold was on the damn truck. Yeah, go back to it if you don't remember when he beat the shit out of Cody at Chicago last year. All of a sudden, John Cena's aligned with Rock, and now you have the other guy on that damn truck that could align with Rock as well. Because that's my thing. It's all about story, right? Triple H knows what he's doing. You can have it to where, okay,
right,
Rock comes out. Let's say they make it a disqualification match, right? Right before the match starts. So John Cena's the heel, and Cody, they're going at it. Then Rock comes out and hits a low blow, or Travis Scott, whatever, right? And all of a sudden, Stone Cold comes out. The crowd is up there just going off, right? They're cheering for him. Oh, Stone Cold's back. Stone Cold's back. And what do you know? Stone Cold
Right.
fakes like he's gonna attack John Cena and Rock, and what happens? Gives Cody Rhodes a low blow and hits him with a fucking stunner, and then John Cena hits the damn FU and the ST and taps him out with the STFU, or just pins him with the FU. And then Stone Cold is the third member of the Rock's group. And you got all top guys in that one fucking stable. Wouldn't that be great? I should be a fucking producer at this point, man. See, I'm thinking about this, man.
I could probably say out of this, that would kill a lot of people to say, damn, that would be a riot for everybody. Everybody would pretty much would lose their mind on that. I would lose my mind if that happened, but I would love it at the end of the day. That would not be a bad idea.
Hey,
That
you
that
you you
it
you
might
think
say
that
it might
elimination?
be cool.
Yeah. Oh shit. Fuck, you think that Elimination Chamber was getting a lot of clicks? Shit, this Stone Cold heel run with him already in retirement.
Shit.
Because again, he don't have to do
That
nothing. He's
yeah,
already solidified, right? So
right.
I mean, it is with Cena again. His last year, he's finally a heel. Like, what's the? It won't matter at the point. People already know it's scripted product. They can get mad all they want and shit and all these death. I don't care about these fucking fans. Get less. You all know it's for entertainment. It's a damn show. That if I'm Triple H, I'm doing that because you getting clicks.
Right.
I would swerve everybody because you don't want it to be so predictable all the time. You want a swerve to happen every now and again. Have Stone Cold all of a sudden be a heel. The last time he was a heel or tried to be a heel was what, in 2001, right? 20 some years. So that's another one that hasn't been a heel in over 20 years.
Yeah, I kind of remember he kind of sold out to Vince McMahon at WrestleMania when he was going against The Rock.
Yeah.
So
But that one was kind of the fans still cheered him because they was in Texas. And
yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, he did shake hands with the boss, but I think from what I recall, he was still getting cheers, even though he was healing on the fans. And then you had him and Triple H, 2-man power trip. There was a heel faction, and Triple H gets hurt, and then I think they go back
Uh
to
huh.
then they go back to Stone Cold as the baby face after that. So hey, don't rule out a Stone Cold heel run at age 60, stunning Cody Rhodes. Yeah, I mean, hey, he'll be the third member. I'm telling you.
It's either out of Stone Cold or Seth Rollins. It's out of that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So
that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. That would, yeah, I can't even disagree. That's not a bad idea.
and watch, I see as soon as it happens, you be like, God damn it, Cuba he said that. Oh my God. And I didn't get that from nobody else. A lot of people were saying Jay and I don't know, probably some other names and whatnot, but I didn't hear nobody say Stone Cold. Trust me, this is all me.
Yeah.
Hell, I should do another
Yeah.
video because if it happens, then I look. I'll do the damn video. Oh, this happened before this. How did he know this? I'm gonna have to do it before Sunday though.
Yeah. Exact same, man. Wait.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Oh hell.
When I picked that great giant up, yeah, I got it over my head, dude. All my Hulkamaniacs eat your vitamins and save brothers. Spread all over you, brother. You see, I love MAGA. I ain't getting to that. I ain't do that on your channel. My glorious president. Nah, let me stop.
Oh, boy. Mm-mm.
But yeah, that's all I got.
See, same here. That is the predictions of night one and night two. We'll find out tomorrow at WrestleMania night one on Saturday and Sunday. Will my predictions be wrong? All right, we'll see what happens. Shit. I am going to check out of here. We're gonna see what happens tomorrow at WrestleMania. So shit.
Damn, Cuba Unchained.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Cuba.
Yeah, I had to change the name. So I typed in Wrestling Unleashed, and like I said, another dude and got the damn channel. I'm like, how in the hell? So I'm like, you know what?
Damn.
It's not gonna have wrestling in the title. It's just gonna be my YouTube name and Unchained did the thumbnail for it. The avatar thumbnail for it and everything. So
Oh
yeah.
shit. Oh shit. The kickoff is on. Damn.
I
I'm
thought the
missing out
kickoff
right
was
now.
like the day of. What they having a
It's the
kickoff
press
for?
conference. I think it's the press.
Uh,
Yeah. It just happened now, and I'm like, damn. I'm missing it right now.
oh yeah, I see somebody, them wrestling YouTubers, they streaming it right now. Wrestling Days. I mean, fuck. I don't know if I get a chance to do it, but um I don't know if I'm a stream because I might be over on a friend's house. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I the hell? Yeah, I might be over the house tomorrow because he's gonna watch WrestleMania. So I might end up streaming from the phone, but I definitely do it Sunday.
All right. As long as you do it, that's fine. We're gonna be talking about it.
Yeah, so that's the thing. What the hell? I'm trying to. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Are you doing videos on TikTok and all that? Getting uh, people watching? Do you have a TikTok?
Yeah, I got a TikTok, but that's only for certain things. I haven't really done my thing like that. It's been a minute,
Oh, yeah.
so yeah, I might get back to doing that maybe soon.
Yeah, everything in Cuba Unchained. So today I did one regarding the WrestleMania stage. To me, that's a top three stage. That's
Hmm.
so I did a video on that about 2 hours ago. So, well, yeah, I'm about to go eat, and I think since I'm not working today, I'm gonna end up streaming SmackDown. I gotta make sure everything is straight before I do that, though. I'm gonna stream on YouTube and Twitch. I gotta make sure there's no lag and whatnot. But at 8 o'clock Eastern, let me see. And then I might do a review. Hell, I might do a review. I don't know. I might do the stream and the review after that. I don't know, or if the review is gonna be separate. So
Oh yeah. Hmm.
yeah, cause I can't do the streams every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Tuesday for NXT because I'm working. I don't get off till like 2 in the morning. So by the time I get home, I ain't got no energy to do no damn review and watch the whole show.
Hmm.
So I got to do it the next day.
Right.
But anyway, I'm gonna check out of here though.
All right. Be safe.
All
Shout out
right.
to Cuba. All right, y'all. Shout out to Cuba for pulling up again. Shit, I'm gonna check out of here. That is my prediction for WrestleMania night one and night two. We will find out what happens at WrestleMania. All right, y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all new to the channel, subscribe, and remember, never give up on your dreams. You keep proving these people wrong. All right, and be safe.